Alright, welcome to this WordPress tutorial, guys. My name is Darrell, and today I'm going to show you all how to build an amazing Parallax WordPress website that is fully mobile responsive, SEO friendly, and also very modern. The great part about this tutorial is that you don't need to have any sort of experience or any knowledge of coding whatsoever. I am going to show you how to build this website today from start to finish, step by step. Now let me give you all a quick tour of this website and show you all what we're going to be building today. So this right here is our slider section with our title, and we have a call to action, and we also have our social icons right here to the left side. So going to our features section, this is our features section, and notice how we have that really cool graphics effect where these kind of just hover in like that. So today I'll show you how to do that. Next we have our portfolio section right here, and we have our parallax effect in the back behind that. Next we have our team section. Now that is a super clean presentation on your team section. And if you guys have noticed right here, these are actually the Avengers. Now, of course, this is just for tutorial purposes, and you're going to go ahead and probably put your teammates, give a title for it, and also a description about your teammate. Next, we have our testimonial section with the parallax effect behind it. And these are always good to have because it really brings confidence to your visitors. And of course, we have our blog section. So right here, we have the parallax effect behind it. We have taken a break from work, best beaches in California, and the beauty of traveling. And if someone clicks on one of these blog posts, they can read all about it, and they can also share it to all of their favorite social media websites. So today I'll show you how you can do this, and they can also leave a comment, put their name, their email, and post a comment. So going back to our website, now if you have a video, I'm going to show you today how you can incorporate videos on your website. So this is a Yoast tutorial for a WordPress plugin. Now if you have a video, today I'll show you how you can put videos onto your WordPress website. And this theme is fully e-commerce compatible. So if you want to sell something on your website, today I'm going to show you how to do that. And this is a free theme. It's not going to cost us anything to install this theme. Next, we have our contact us section. Now this is actually our contact form, and this will go straight to your inbox. And again, we have that beautiful parallax effect behind it. And right here, we have this little map section right here. And if you click on it, this will actually show your location. So if you want to show your location, today I will show you how to embed Google Maps onto your WordPress website. And right here we have our widget section. So here we have all of our social media icons. And if you're one of those crazy Twitter people out there who like to tweet all day, I'll show you how you can incorporate your Twitter feed onto your WordPress website. Here we have our top rated products and also about us. So scrolling back over here, now let me refresh the page and show you what exactly this is going to look like from a visitor's first point of view. So scrolling down right here, you guys are gonna see everything just kind of pops into place, super professional, really clean website. And the great part about this is that this is the #1 rated theme on WordPress, and it's free. On top of that, these guys will actually give you support for your website for free. So this is the theme that we're gonna be using today. It's called AccessPress Parallax. And as you guys can see, it has an overwhelmingly amount of positive reviews. Now this company will give you unlimited forum support for your website. So if you ever have a problem with your website, these guys will actually help you out. So that is a win-win. It's a free theme, and you also get free support. Now this is another example of what a complete beginner has created with this website. Now this is a Vietnamese website, and I believe they're selling nuts, nuts right here. And a complete beginner designed this, and it's just a super clean website. So if you're brand new to WordPress and you really want to learn how to make a website, this tutorial is for you. And on top of that, we're going to be using the parallax effect, which is a very modern effect that a lot of people are starting to introduce onto their websites because it just looks really cool and really modern. All right, so let's go ahead and get started now, guys. If you guys have liked what you've seen so far, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe, and let's go ahead now and create this amazing Parallax WordPress website step by step. All right, guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is get out my notepad, and we are going to follow these simple steps in order. The first thing we're going to do is get hosting in a domain, and I'll provide you all with a coupon code that will save you a bundle of money. After that, we are going to install WordPress. Then we are going to install our free theme, which is called the AccessPress Parallax theme. And then we are going to create an amazing Parallax WordPress website. So go ahead and click on the link in the description. It will take you to a website called hostgator.com. You'll be brought to a page that looks just like this right here. So once you're here, go ahead and click on Get Started Now. Now there's 3 plans. There's the hatchling plan, the baby plan, and the business plan. I always recommend the baby plan because with the baby plan, you get unlimited domains rather than just a single domain. So maybe later you want to make another website. With the baby plan, you can do that. So go ahead and click on Sign Up Now. Alrighty. Now go ahead and enter in a domain name. So I'm going to enter in the one I always enter in, which is ilovekyloren.com. And it is available. You know, hopefully that new Star Wars that's coming out is good. I am a Star Wars fan, so I'm excited to see it. Well, it looks like somebody actually purchased one of my domains, ilovekyloren.biz. I'll be gosh darn. Okay, so anyways, right here is the domain privacy protection. So this protects your identity if someone tries to who is you, but I'm actually going to uncheck this box. Next, we have our billing cycle. Now, I just recommend 6 months. You'll save more money with 6 months in the long run. Now, for a username, I'm going to enter in Han Solo 55. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Han Solo 55 and enter in a security pin. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And make sure you jot this down because if you have a question regarding your hosting account, HostGator will need your security pin to verify that it's you calling, okay? So make sure to jot all this information down. Next, you have your billing information. So right here, go ahead and enter in your email, confirm your email, and make sure you have access to this email because we will need the information that HostGator sends to access our cPanel. So make sure to remember your email and you have access to it. Next, enter in all this good information right here, your credit card, you can pay with PayPal, etc. After you're done filling out this section, we're going to scroll down to additional services. Now, I don't really recommend any of these. A lot of these can be done with WordPress itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck these boxes right here. Okay. And now we have a coupon code. Now I have a better coupon code than this. You enter in the coupon code Darrel WP25 and click on validate. You're going to see the price drop dramatically from $80 to around $66. Now, really quickly, when you enter in that coupon code, sometimes right here, this will auto check. So make sure to check that off and then scroll down. And you're going to get 6 months of hosting and a domain for just $66. Okay. So this is all you will need to pay in this tutorial. Now, once you're done with this, you can click on I have read, etc. and click on checkout now. And once you do this, you'll be brought to a page that looks just like this right here. It's going to say, get ready. We're setting up your account. And this might take, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. So just hang tight, you know, go get a drink, go get a granola bar, whatever it is you eat or do, you know, whatever. So once you're done with this, or once this is done propagating, you'll be brought to a page that looks just like this right here. And this is your HostGator customer portal, okay? But we don't really need to enter in anything here. We don't need to do anything further here. What we need to do is actually go to your email and you're gonna get an important letter from HostGator. So you'll get a letter that looks just like this right here. You'll get a no reply and it's gonna give you your control panel link, your username, and your password right here. So go ahead and click on this link right here, the control panel, and you're brought to a page that looks just like this right here, okay? And all you need to do is just take your username, paste it right here, and your password, and go ahead and paste it right here, okay? And once you've done that, just click on login, and you'll be able to log into your cPanel. So you'll be brought to a page that looks just like this right here. And I know there's a lot of options, but don't worry. The only thing we need to do is install WordPress, and then we're just going to design our website. It's very simple. So right here, go ahead and scroll down. Just keep scrolling. Right here to software, and this right here, quick install. Click on quick install. And right here, you're going to see 3 options. Just click on WordPress for free. Right here, it says select your domain. Go ahead and select the domain that you have purchased. So I have a lot of domains, you guys can tell. I have quite a few domains, maybe too many. So go ahead and give your blog title a name. You can change this later, don't worry. So I'm just gonna put Parallax. Admin user, I'm gonna put, I'll just put my name, Darrel. First name, last name, and then an admin email. So maybe just put in whatever email you would like. I'm gonna put in something like, just put in my standard email. And I'm going to click on Terms of Service Agreement. And then I'm going to click on Install Now. So WordPress is installing. So this might take some time, guys. Might take around, I don't know. Oh, that was less than 5 seconds. Okay. So right now, what I want you to do is I want you to actually take this information right here and save this. So go on over to something like a notepad. And go ahead and just jot this information down. So the username was Darrel, and then right here is my password, just in case we need this information. Okay. Now going back over here. So right here, installed to, etc. All right, so all we need to do is click on this link. But before you do that, if you're brought to an empty page where there's like nothing there, you can't log in, don't panic. Sometimes, a lot of the times, WordPress does take time to propagate. It can take anywhere between a second to an hour to 2 hours. I know on, what is it, like, it was a St. Patrick's Day, it took me around 3 hours to propagate. So if it doesn't do it right away, don't panic. It's a totally common error, or not an error, but it's just like a totally common thing. If it takes longer than an hour, go ahead and give HostGator a call, and they can probably manually propagate it for you, okay? But right now, I'm going to take the gamble, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this link right here. Let's see if it works. All right, it worked. So right here, click on Admin Login, and go ahead and enter in that username that you have, and the password. So right here is the password. And just enter in that bad boy right there, and click on Login. All right, guys, congratulations. We are in our WordPress dashboard. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we create our website. So we have done all the technical stuff, all the hard stuff we have done. Now it's time for the easy stuff, such as designing our website. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and set these options. You can go like, I don't need help. They just give you a bunch of advertisements, you know, like you need help, etc. Right here, I'm gonna do no thanks. Your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. I'm just gonna go ahead and click there and launch it. So my website is now live. This website is now live on the internet. So going over here, I can click on visit the website. And there it is. Very ugly, right? It's very, very ugly. Don't worry. We're going to make it look really, really, really good. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and drag this over here. I'm going to delete all of these things right here because we don't need those anymore. And now we're going to install our website. Oh, I meant theme. So we're going to install our theme right now. But the first thing I want to do is go on over here to our dashboard, and we're going to change some settings first. So right here under settings, go to permalinks. Now this is very important. So we want to change it to post name. Now the reason why we do this is because these are how your links are displayed. Now when you go to a website, it doesn't say like yourwebsite.com-about or -contact, right? Not this 1206234 blah 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 blah. So make sure it's on post name and click on save changes. And then let's say you want to change your password. So right here under users, click on all users. Go ahead and select your username right there. And go ahead and scroll down. Right here under new password, go ahead and click on generate password. And right here, you can just delete that and enter in whatever you would like. And then once you're done with that, you can click on update. Now that will change your password, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead now and install our WordPress theme. So right here under appearance, go to themes. Alrighty, and they have a bunch of themes, you know, right here. Just click on wordpress.org themes. We are going to be using the #1 rated Parallax theme on WordPress. So over here under popular, go ahead and just type in AccessPress. AccessPress. And we're gonna see that we have AccessPress Parallax right here. Now this is a very big company. They're very reputable. They have a lot of other themes, but we're going to be using this one right here for this tutorial. So right here, you can click on details and preview to check it out really quick. And right off the back, you guys are going to see it's super highly rated, you know, 81 positive review ratings. So all you need to do is click on install. It's installing. And then click on activate. All right, so our theme is activated. And if you want to look at your website, all you need to do is go on to visit websites. And there we go. This is your website. Congratulations. Now, it does have a pre-made template, so we will be deleting most of this and putting in our own content. But I mean, look at that. It looks great. It already looks great, right? So now let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is maybe change this slider image and this text right here. But before we do that, let me introduce you to the theme customizer. Okay, so right here under dashboard. Now I am going to open up a second website right here just so I can show you exactly what I'm referring to. So going back over here, We're going to go to Appearance and go to Theme Options. And this is basically the page builder. This is where we create parallax sections, we create the slider settings, our social links, all sorts of stuff. It's really easy to use. So parallax sections. So each page is a section. So this is a section, this is a section, this is a section, and this is a section. And all we're gonna do is just make each section one by one and just knock off the website in about, I don't know, let's give it an hour. And right here is our slider. So if we want to make changes to our slider or our options, this is where we would mess with the slider. So let's go ahead now and create a slider. The first thing we're going to do is going over here to Posts, and we're going to click on Add New. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just give your slider a name. So right here, put Welcome to Parallax. And I'm going to get some dummy content really quick, some dummy text. This is my favorite website to get some dummy text. You don't have to follow me. I'm just grabbing this just for tutorial purposes, just to fill in some space. So right here, I'm going to put in paste. Now where it says set featured image, this is where you're going to put your image slide. Now, if you need some images right here, go ahead and go to unsplash.com and you can get some really nice, beautiful images. In fact, these are the ones I actually grabbed for this tutorial. And this is one I grabbed right here. I'm caught red-handed. So that is one I use, but you can go through all of these pictures and check these out. Now, when you download these pictures, they're not going to be the correct size. You sometimes will get lucky and it will just fill up automatically. Like I got lucky with one of them, but the correct size is 1900 by 800. So if you download one of these, they're actually going to be a little bit bigger. So in order to change that, once you download one of these images, you'll need to go to picmonkey.com. And this is like the alternative to Photoshop. It's a super easy way to edit all your photos for future reference. Simply go to edit right here and then just grab the image that you downloaded. So let's say this one right here, the dimension is really, really big. This might not fit in my slider. So I click on open. And this is actually good because this will actually drastically reduce the size, resulting in much faster loading time. So right here, just click on resize, change it to, or actually right here, take this off. And just go to 1900 by 800. There you go. Click on apply, save. And you want maybe the best quality right here. And save to your computer. And that is it. If you save it, there you go. You can now use this for your slider. So that is how you resize images for your slider, okay? Instead of doing Photoshop, this is like the super easy way to go, all right? So going back over here, I'm gonna click on Set Featured Image. I'm going to click on Select Files, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of these images that I have personally used before. So the slider image, this is 1900 by 800, you guys can see. So this is the correct size. Now, this one actually works too, and this is 5615 by 290. It's a very large picture, but it also still works. So sometimes you'll just get lucky. It'll just fit, you know? So if you want to do trial and error, you can do that, but the correct size is 1900 by 800. I'm gonna go to open, and it's going to load this image onto our slider. So set featured image. Now, the most important thing you must do is go to add a new category and select slider. So this is the slider category. So for now on, all these posts we make, these will be the slider category, all right? Now, we also need to add a call to action button. So right here, you're gonna go ahead and double space, and you're actually gonna enter in this little piece of weird little code. And don't worry, I will have this in the description for you all. And I'm just gonna go ahead and paste that, and make sure it's under the text tab, not the visual, okay? So there's a text and the visual, you want it under the text. So it looks something like this right here. All right, and it's very simple, guys. All you need to do is backspace this little number sign and enter in your website, or enter in wherever you want them to go. So I'm gonna put HTTP, and then I'll put visit. Right here, I'll put visit website, or visit. And that's it. The slider is ready to go. So I'm gonna click on publish now. Alrighty, so we created this slide. So we successfully created this slide. Now we need to put it on the website. So going back over here to appearance, go to theme options. And guys, this is basically how each section works. So once you learn one section, you learn them all. It's pretty simple. There are some exceptions, but we will talk about that a little bit later when we get there. So click on slider settings, select the category, which was slider, right? Now, there's some options right here. I want to actually remove those little black dots. You guys see right here, we have these black dots. I don't want these black dots there. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, remove the black dots. I do not want the overlay. Scrolling down. So the slider transition, do you want it to fade? Do you want it to slide horizontally or slide vertically? I like fade, so I'm going to leave fade. Now the transition speed. So this is actually MS. So this is 5 seconds. This right here is 8 seconds. So I'm going to do 5,000. And I'm going to leave the slider pause duration at 5,000 as well. You're more than welcome to, change it to however you would like, but I think 5 seconds is good. Now I'm going to click on Save Options. And that's it. Our slider is live. So going back over here, I'm going to refresh this page. And there we go. Our beautiful slider is all set and ready to go. Congratulations. And right here, I'm going to click on Shift and open this in a new window. If I click on this, it's going to go to my website. So darrelwilson.com, because that's where I told them to take me. Okay. So that is how we create a slider. Now let's just create one more just for tutorial purposes. Okay. Now another quick shortcut, instead of going over here, we can just go over here to post just like that. And right here, I'll put cool Parallax website. I'll go ahead and put in some, actually, I'm going to put in this call to action right here because I already have it copied. Do I? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So I'm going to copy this dummy text right here. Put it in right here. And I'm going to get the button, which is this right here. And not to worry, guys, I will put that in the description. And simply just go ahead and paste that again. And make sure that the slider is checked. You must make sure the slider is checked. And set a featured image. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Upload Files, Select Files, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab any image this time. It's probably not going to look good because I haven't resized it. But let's just go ahead and gamble. I like to gamble, so let's just use this one. All right, so the image is uploading. So remember, when you have the slider category checked, that means anytime you make a post, it's going to be on your slider because you have the slider category checked, okay? Set featured image and publish. And guys, the slider is probably the hardest thing. Everything else is like a breeze. I mean, this was pretty easy, but everything else is even easier, so don't worry. So going back over here, let's go ahead now and check the website. Voila, we have a beautiful picture, and it actually fit perfectly. So like I said, if you don't want to resize it, just go ahead and just upload it, see if it works. And if it doesn't work, resize it. If it does work, then go ahead and just, change it, check it out. And if I click, you see the fade and goes to the other slide. So that is how we make slides. Super easy, super easy. Let's go on to the next section, okay? So I'm going to close these right here. Yeah, leave. But make sure to go to Unsplash. It's a very, very good resource to get some free images. So the next thing we're going to do is do our features section. So really quickly, going back over here to our dashboard, all we need to do is create a page for it. So right here under pages, click on add new. Okay, so go ahead and just name it whatever you'd like. So I'm going to put features. And all I'm going to do is just click on publish this time. Alrighty, just like that. Now, we're going to go over here to posts and go to add new. So basically, this is what the page does. Let me explain it a little bit more in detail. So right here, we created this page. Now, the featured section. So now we're creating this section right here. All right. So the page basically creates this section, and the posts create each little section in the page. So we made the featured section. Now we're going to make each little icon for it. So I'm going to put best, or I'm going to pretend we're an SEO company or something, or SEO or 100% money back, something like that. 100% money back. And I'm going to go over here again and go to Google and get some dummy text. Actually, no, I'll just grab their dummy text. Let's just do it like this. I'm lazy. We're grabbing their dummy text. We're stealing it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste this in just like that. Now I'm going to create a new section, and this is going to be features. All right, so remember, this features is for the features page, okay? So next, scrolling down, we want to get those cool icons that I had earlier, right? Now there is a very cool website called Icon Archive that you can get those icons. Archive. And these are free images. So you guys can, check these out and, download any of these. Click on it and just, download it. And then right here, save image as, and then just go ahead and save it. Now, generally these images will automatically resize into the theme. So the theme does all the resizing for you. So thank you so much. So that's how you get the icons. Feel free to check all these out right here. There are a lot. This is where I got my images, my icons, I mean. So, go ahead and check these out. There's a lot of good ones. They're very modern. They're cute. They look nice. They're good. They're good ones. All right. So once you have downloaded your icons, go over here, simply go to set featured image, upload files, select files, and go ahead and just upload the icon. So this is one I grabbed, and it's the same size, 512 by 512. I'm gonna click on upload, set featured image, and I'm gonna click on publish. Now I'm gonna create one more. Let's just do one more, okay? So add new. What's another good one? What's another good thing to say to customers? A money back guarantee, and then something like I don't know, best services. And then we'll go ahead and just put in some dummy text, and then select features, and then select the featured image. Upload files, select files, and simply just go ahead and grab an icon. Okay. Set featured image. Now publish. So remember, the posts are within the page. All right. So now we have made the page and we made the post. Now we just need to assign it. Okay. So right here under appearance, go to theme options. It took me a while how to learn this page builder, but I kind of like it now. I kind of like it. So right here under parallax sections, we need to actually create our first section. And this is actually going to destroy all the pre-made layout. So this is all going to be gone. So rest in peace. But over here under add new section, just click on add a new section and select page. Now they actually have page templates for us. Okay. So we have features right here. And then right here under the layout. So this section right here is the services section. This is the portfolio section. So they have actually created pre-made layouts for us to keep it even easier. So this is the service section. Now select a category. Remember, it is the features. Okay, so this is the features page, the features category, which are the posts, and this is the layout. All right, so all I'm gonna do is click on save options, and you're gonna see our website start to change. So I'm gonna refresh. There it is, features, and then there are our cool little icons. So I'm gonna go ahead and add two more, okay, just to teach you all how to do this. So posts, add new. Amazing websites. Simply just go ahead and drag this. Now I'm gonna select features under the posts because this right here are posts, okay? Now going back over here, I'm gonna click on set featured image, upload files, select the files, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this one right here. Well, I did blue, red, and then I gotta do blue again. Yeah, to give it that cool look. I already did that one, okay. All right, set featured image, and click on publish now. All right, and now I'm gonna do one more. Add new. Cool website. Simply just paste this in. Click on the features section because that's the section that we are putting these icons in. Set featured image. And I'm gonna grab one more. Let's do the red one this time. All right. Set featured image and click on publish. All right, now we're gonna go back over here to our other website, or it's the same one, and just refresh it. And you're gonna see that there's gonna be two more icons. So that is how we have this beautiful section right here. And you can add as many as you want, guys, and it's just gonna make that beautiful animation. Everything is automatic. So that's really, really, really cool, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next section now. So we know how to do our slider and we know how to do our features. But really quickly, I'm gonna get the demo right here. It'll help guide us. So access, press Parallax demo. And it is right here. Okay, so this is going to be our little navigation. So this is the features section. Next, let's go ahead and do the portfolio section. Okay, so going back over here, we need to actually create a page for it. So go to add new under pages and just enter in portfolio or whatever you'd like. You know, I'm going to enter in portfolio. And all we need to do is just click on publish. Okay. Now we want to actually create some posts in here. So right here, we kind of want to add these right here. We want to add products in our post. So over here, we're going to go to posts and go to add new. And just give it a name, you know, Amazing China. And I'm just going to enter in some dummy text. Now right here, we're going to do portfolio. Okay. I like to keep it the same name as the page just to reduce confusion. So now this section is only going to show up in portfolio, okay? So setting a featured image, click on set featured image, upload files, select files, and we're going to grab this one with China. There's like a little, they have like a Great Wall of China one. Let's see here. You know, I just saw it earlier. Let's see here. Or I can just do this one right here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab that one. Maybe I didn't put it in correctly. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there it is right there. Okay, so that is uploading. And I'm going to click on set featured image. Now I'm going to click on publish. Okay, so remember, we made the page and we made the post within the page. Now we have to assign it, okay? So going over here to appearance, we're gonna go to theme options. And we're actually gonna enter in our first parallax section. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and enter in a really cool parallax effect. So going back over here, the parallax sections, click on add a new section, select the page, which was portfolio, select the layout, which was also portfolio. This is the portfolio layout. And you can change the font color, the background color, etc. And then for category, remember we made one for a portfolio. Okay, so that's very important that you use that. Now let's create the parallax effect. Now guys, there also is a Dropbox in the description, and that is with every single image I have in this tutorial. So feel free to just download that if you guys would like, or you guys can use your own pictures, whatever you would like. Now right here under the background image, I'm gonna click on upload, upload files, select files, and I'm gonna select bubbles. So these are my little bubbles that I have. And I'm gonna click on open. Now the size for this is 1229 by 768. So I'm gonna click on open. Okay, so there it goes, it's going. I believe the correct size is 2000 by 1333, and I'll put that in the description as well. And you guys can also check my blog for every single image size, but I believe it's 2000 by 1333, but a lot of these images will work just fine. So I want to set the parallax effect. I want to have that really, really cool animation where if it scrolls down, it looks like, you know, it's sitting there and it follows, you know. So in order to get that effect, right here, I'm going to go ahead and do middle center. Now, right here, fix in place actually gives it the parallax effect, okay? Now, for background setting, I want it to cover. So that means I want it to cover the entire section, okay? You can choose to have an overlay or not, all right? Now, also you can have a background color over this parallax effect. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to click on Save Options. Now let's go ahead and refresh this page. We should see at least one little post. And there it is. So there is the China, and right here, if we scroll, we can already see the parallax effect come into play. Really cool. See that? So the parallax effect is there. And remember, you can have this for each section, guys. You can make your entire website parallax. So right here, let's say I want to add in that blue overlay around it, or any overlay. We can add in any overlay under the parallax effect to give it whatever look you want for your website. Right here, or is it? Yeah, right here. Going back to parallax sections. So the portfolio section, which is the one we're doing, click on this. Background color, select purple. Let's do like a purple right here. And then click on Save Options. Okay, now let's go ahead and refresh the page and check this out. All right, now we have that really cool, beautiful purple look to it. So that is a super cool look. And our website is already starting to look good. I mean, this already looks like a beautiful landing page. They have these cool icons, and we have the parallax effect right here. Now, since you guys have been watching this so far, this section right here, I want to just make a quick note. You can change this section. They do have this little note that says you can only change it in their pro version. But don't worry, guys. I'll help you out with that. We will make this any size you want it to look. But I will talk about that towards a little bit later in the tutorial. Okay, don't worry. I got your back. We will talk about how you can change everything. All right. So let's go ahead and make one more. Let's just get a little bit more comfortable and make another portfolio post. All right. So right here under posts, I'm going to click on add new. Now I'm going to do something like amazing building. And I'm going to give this some description. I want to set it under the portfolio. Okay, make sure you don't get these mixed up. So portfolio, all right. I'm going to set the featured image. And what should we do? Which one should we grab, huh? Let's find a good one. I know I have some good ones. We'll just grab this thing right here. Yeah, we'll grab that. So this is our second portfolio product, or our second, I guess, picture portfolio. I don't know what you want to call it. It's our second portfolio. So there is the image. I'm going to set the featured image and click on publish. And remember, guys, this theme will automatically assign all these into the correct category. And it actually gives us that really cool effect. So if I refresh this, you're going to see a second picture come up right here in portfolio. I'm going to refresh the page. Voila. And it has that really cool animation. That's why I love this theme. Those animations are just, I mean, that's money. People buy that stuff. They look at that. They're like, oh, that's a really cool look. This website's amazing. I'm going to buy something on it. That's how people are on the internet. Trust me. So I've showed you how to do the portfolio section. We made 2 portfolios. And if I click on it, you're going to see that it has the text right here. And whatever you want to talk about it, people can go right here, comment on it, etc. And I know I talked about the social shares, but we will talk about that a little bit later when we talk about widgets. Okay, so just hang tight. All right. So congratulations. Our website is basically halfway done. So now let's do the portfolio section. So right here, you guys are going to see we have team. So I'm going to show you how to put in these images with this little title, this subtitle, and the description. Okay. So it's basically the same way, guys. You know, this is a repetitive process, but it's very easy. We're going to go to pages and go to add new. And really quickly, guys, I want to remind everybody, please stay till the end of the tutorial to watch everything. There are some sections that are a little bit different. So please, what happens is usually people watch a little bit, I know how to do this, and they leave. And then I see their comments a little bit later saying, oh, how do I do this? And I says, it's in the tutorial, you didn't watch it. So please make sure until you stay till the end to watch everything, okay? So now let's go ahead and do the team. So I'm going to put team right here and simply just go to publish. So we're just creating a section, all right? Now we're going to go to post right here and go to add new. So here I'm going to put Loki. And then right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that to visual. Make sure this is under visual. And also right here, right here under the toolbar toggle, go ahead and click on that. I'm going to put evil guy. And I'm going to change this right here to a bigger font. So I'm going to put heading 2. Scrolling down here, I'm gonna enter in some dummy text. So I'm going to just, I'll just grab this dummy text right here. Okay. So under that title, I'm gonna put some description. And then right here under add new category, we're gonna wanna go ahead and do team. Okay, so team. Now he needs a picture. So right here under set featured image, go ahead and click on that. Upload files, select files, and I'm gonna grab the picture of Loki. There he is. So this is 590 by 590. I believe the theme resizes them for you. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the recommended size is like 500 by 500. A little bit bigger, a little bit less, you won't see that big of a deal. So set featured image and go to publish. All right, so we made the page for team. We made the post in the page. Now we need to assign it, just like before. So right here, under appearance, we're gonna go to theme options. We're gonna go to parallax sections. We're gonna go to add a new section, select a page. We did the team, so we're grabbing the team. And right here, under layout, we wanna do team section. Now you see how the category comes up right there? Go ahead and select the team category, all right? Now click on save options. And you can add a parallax effect to this, guys. So under this section right here, if you want to add in the parallax effect, all you need to do is upload an image. You can change the font color, etc. Okay? So remember, every single section, you can have a parallax effect. Just want to remind everybody that this is the ultimate parallax tutorial, okay? So right here, I'm going to click on save options. Now we're going to go back over here and refresh the page. Scrolling down. There he is. And if I hover over him, you see how it says Loki, evil guy, and the description. So let's make one more, okay? Right here, I'm gonna go to posts and go to add new. Now I'm gonna do, what's his brother's name again? I totally forgot. Thor, duh. Okay, so Thor, hero. And I'm gonna change this right here. And then we will add in some description. A little bit more. And I want to select the team, okay? Because that is the category we are working on. Set featured image. I'm going to upload the file. Select the file. And now we're going to select Thor. That's Hawkeye. We don't want to grab Hawkeye. I think he's like the weakest Avenger. I don't know. He's kind of, yeah. So there's Iron Man, Scarlett Johansson, but we're going to look for Thor. There he is. So Thor. And then guys, this is around 500. So 421 by 9 by 594. Okay. Set featured image and just publish that. And now this is going to show up on our team section. So right here, I'm going to refresh the page. Voila, there he is, Thor, awesome. So we have Thor right there, and we have evil guy right there. So right here, I accidentally centered that, so that was a mistake. So right here, I want to change this to basically heading 2 right there, just like that, and click on update. And you guys can also fix these right here. Like for example, if I highlight all of this, I can align center, I can align to the right, I can align to the left, etc. So that is another way you can, edit this. So I'll leave it centered, and we'll click on update. We'll see how that looks. I haven't done the centered look yet. Let's see what it adds. It'll probably look a little strange, yeah, because this right here is now it's all that that doesn't really look good. So we probably want to line that to the left right here, to the left, and click on update. All right. Now if I refresh the page, it should look good. There it is. So Thor, hero, etc. Okay. So yeah. So make sure to line to the left, and make sure to use heading 2. Okay. So same thing, Loki and his brother. So that is how you add in the team. Very simple, right? Very, very easy. Now let's go ahead and do the testimonials. So right here, we're going to do the testimonial section, and we're going to add in a parallax effect on this section right here. So over here, we're going to create the section. So pages, add new, and we're going to do testimonials and just simply publish the page. Okay. Now we need to make the post in the page, remember? So right here under posts, go to add new, and I'm going to put Thor again. And Thor is going to talk very good about the company, but I'm going to go ahead and just grab this right here. Thank you very much. You guys are going to see that I grab dummy text a lot because I am just so lazy. So there is the text for the testimonial. Now right here under add new category, click on that and add in testimonial. Add the category. And now right here, we want to go ahead and select this little head. So right here under set featured image, I'm going to grab Thor again and set that as my featured image. And we are going to publish this now. Okay, so we made the page, we made the section, and we made the post within the page. So now we need to assign it. Go down to appearance and go down to theme options. All right, so Parallax sections, we're going to go ahead and click on add a new section, select the page, which was testimonials. Right here under layouts, this is the testimonial section. Remember, they've created the pre-made layouts for us. The category is testimonial. And under the background image, I'm going to go ahead and upload this and select the bubbles. And right here, I'm going to click on this, fix in place. This right here, I'm going to do cover. Okay. And this I'll probably just do like middle center. And you can also add an overlay if you would like. You can have the dots, the black dots, etc. But I'm going to do no overlay and click on save options. All right. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our website right here. I'm going to refresh the page. We're going to scroll down. And now we have testimonials right there. And again, we have the parallax effect with the bubbles. So that's a pretty cool design. It looks really neat. Let's go ahead and create one more. So going back over here, going to posts, going to add new. And I'm going to put Darrel this time. And I'm going to go ahead and talk good about the company. And remember, testimonials under the categories. Now I'm going to go to set featured image, upload files, select files, and I'm going to go ahead and grab an image of me. So it is right. If I didn't upload it, I will go ahead and choose another one. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use Captain America, I guess. Probably didn't put it in the images. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna use this one. All right, so Captain America, we'll go ahead and change the name. Set featured image, Captain America. And guys, really quickly, so you notice how I created the page? You can actually just delete this page and start all over again, or we can change this right here to edit, and we'll do Captain America to change the permalink. That is a little quick tutorial on how to change permalinks. So it looks like we're all ready to go. I'm going to click on publish now. Okay, so right here, I'm going to refresh the page and you're going to see two of them show up now. So Captain America, and if I scroll, we are now going to see Thor. So that's it, guys. That is our testimonial sections. Now let's go ahead and do the blog section. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and go to pages, go to add new. And now we're just going to create a section for the blog. So I'm going to put in blog and go to publish. Okay. Now posts, add new. So go ahead and give it a name. So best places to go or best beaches in California. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot in some dummy text. You know, I'm getting really lazy there. I'm just going to get some real good ones. Yeah, I can't use that for everything, you know. I want to make it look a little bit more cleaner. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this and paste that right there. All right. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and put blog. So this is our blog category. Now let's give it an image, right? Let's make it look good. Images are everything on a website. I cannot stress that enough. People truly buy images more than the product itself. So I'm going to go ahead and just put in something like this right here. And I grabbed all these images, guys, from Unsplash. So Unsplash is a very good resource to go to check images out. They're a great resource. All right, so there's the beach. I'm gonna click on set featured image and we're ready to go. So I'm gonna click on publish now. Now I'm gonna make 2 more really quick. All right, so right here, I'm gonna do nice building. And then simply grab this, paste that, do the blog, set the featured image, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one right here. So I'm basically just creating more blog posts. That's all I'm doing right now. Just because I don't want to, introduce it just with 1 blog post. I kind of want 3 to show up because it adds that really nice effect with the graphics. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm creating my 2nd blog post right now. Okay, it is almost done. All right, set the featured image. And remember, it's under categories under blog, okay? So I'm gonna click on publish here. And I'm gonna go ahead and make 1 more. I'm just gonna do the one with China. So China's best spots. And right here, I'm gonna paste that dummy text, click on blog because that's the category I'm in. Go to set featured image because I want to put the picture, set the picture, and publish. So now I have made 3 blog posts. Now let's assign it to our website, and we can also add in an additional parallax section. So right here, under appearance, we're gonna go to theme options. Okay, so parallax sections right here, and add a new section. And we're just gonna use the blog this time. So select page, the blog page. We're gonna go ahead and click on the layout, which is the blog section, and the category, which was the blog we made. And here I'm gonna select another image. So I'm gonna click on upload, and I'm gonna click on upload files, select files. Now I believe the correct size for this is 2000 by 1033. Okay, I will put it in the description for you all, just to make sure that you understand every single image size. So right here, I'm sorry, this is 1900 by 800. This is the image size I use for the blog. Okay, so 1900 by 800 for the blog. Click on open. All right, and I'm gonna click on select. And right here, fix in place and do cover. And I'll just do middle center. And I can add an overlay to this. Maybe I should do the light black. And I'll do save options now. So now we've created our blog section. All right, so sections, features, portfolio, team, testimonial, and blog. So going back over here now, I'm gonna refresh the page and you're going to see our blog now. So scrolling down, beautiful, 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 beautiful blog. I like how they just come in there. Now notice how this is a dark overlay. Do you see that? That is what the overlay actually does. So if you want to add this effect, you can do that, or you can actually add in the color, like I said, but it's like a double parallax effect right here. So this section right here is parallax, and then it introduces more parallax right here. So the more you scroll, the more of the background image that you see. So that is how we create our blog. So the next section we're going to do is the video section. And then after that, we're going to do the call to action. And those sections work a little bit differently than these other ones. They're a little bit easier, but I just want to make sure that you understand how to use it. So right here under dashboard, I'm gonna go right here. Actually, let's do this one right here. So we have 2 tabs open. I'm gonna refresh both of these and use this one right here. Okay. So right here, I'm gonna go to dashboard and I'm gonna go to pages and go to add new. And right here, I'm gonna put video. And this actually is the section where you're going to talk about your video. So I'm gonna go to YouTube right here and go to one of my videos.
You need a website.
You know, I see that ad all the time. It's so annoying. It really is. So right here under share, you want to click on this and you see where it says embed. Go ahead and click on embed and just take this code. I'm gonna copy that. All right, now let's go back to our page. Now under the text section, I'm gonna hit enter twice and just put that right there. That's it. So the video will appear right there. And then right here, you can talk about your video. So learn all about the Yoast plugin in this WordPress video, in this YouTube video. It's very helpful. And that's it, guys. So this is the video section. So I'm gonna click on publish. And then going over to appearance here, we need to actually insert this into our theme. So right here, go to theme options, parallax sections. We're gonna go to add a new section, and we're just gonna add the page. So right here, I'm gonna put in video. Now, if I go to layout and go to the video section, and I'm sorry, we're gonna leave it under default. So for the video, you have to leave it under default. And you're gonna notice that you don't get a category this time. That's because we're making it on the page, okay? And you can change the font color for this section and also the background, or you can actually just go ahead and add in another parallax effect by uploading an image. But I just want to leave it stock. I don't want to add anything else. So I'm gonna click on Save Options. All right, now I'm gonna go back over here and refresh the page and scroll down. Keep scrolling, and there we go. So we have learned all about the Yoast in this video, and they can play it right here on our website. So pretty cool, right? Now also, this text right here is not centrally aligned. So in order to do that, we have to go back over here to our pages, and we just need to align it properly. So video page, and this section right here, I'm gonna put this under visual. I'm gonna grab this and go to center align and go to update. All right. So that's it for the video section. That's a pretty easy section to put in. You're gonna have to use the default section. Now let's go ahead and do learn more, all right? So I'm gonna go right here to pages and go to add new. And we're actually gonna create this section right here. So this section right here, it says, you know, for news, etc. We're gonna create this section right here. So going back over here, I'm gonna do something like learn more. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just put in some dummy text. We're gonna write on the page again. Oh, no, that's not correct. So I'm gonna enter some dummy text right here. Now for this section, the learn more section, remember, you're gonna write on the page. You are not gonna create a post for it, okay? So right there, that is it. And all I need to do is go back over to that little notepad thing and take this button right here. So this is the button. And don't worry, guys, I will put this in the description for you all so you can understand how to use it. So the text, scroll down here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and insert it. Okay, and remember, when you ever enter in like this coding stuff, it must be in text. Do not use the visual or it will not work, okay? So I'm gonna click on publish here. All right, now I'm gonna go to appearance and go to theme options, and we're going to add in this section. So click on parallax sections, add a new section, and right here on our page, we're gonna do learn more. And under the layout, it's just gonna be a call to action. That's it. And you can change the fonts, you can change the background color. Now, if you notice again, there is no category right here. So that is how you know that it's only the page. So there is no category for the call to action section, so we do not need to make any posts for it. So right here, I'm gonna click on Save Options, and now we're gonna check out how it looks. You know, maybe let's give it a color. Let's give it a color. You know, we're too bland. So background color, let's give it like a green, or let's give it a color like this. There we go. That looks much better. So going back over here, I'm gonna refresh the page. And if we scroll down, we now see a call to action section. So that is how we would create the call to action section. Very easy, very simple. Now we're actually going to create the WooCommerce section. We are going to make this e-commerce friendly, all right? So the first thing we need to do is actually install the WooCommerce plugin. So going over here, we're gonna go to plugins and go into add new. And if you guys have no idea what plugins are basically like apps. Think about your website like an iPhone, and these are all apps. So giving you a little description about it. All these things do different features. Like this is a contact form. This speeds up your website. This makes it SEO friendly. This gives it a CAPTCHA. This right here is WooCommerce, and we are going to install this one. And you guys can see it has over 1 million active installs. It's the best. It is the best e-commerce plugin for your website, hands down. Trust me, I've used a lot, and WooCommerce is by far the best. So go ahead and click on Install Now. All right, and activate. All right, and you'll get a page that looks like this. Just go ahead and say, let's go. All right, so it's gonna automatically create these pages for us. It's gonna create the shop, the cart, the checkout, and the my account for us, okay? So I'm gonna click on continue. Now, where's your store based? So I'm gonna go ahead and do California. I want it in USD, and I'm gonna go to continue. And right here, you're gonna put yes, I'm shipping goods, or no. So I'll just put yes, and I'll just ignore the sales tax for now. And you will need a PayPal account for this. So right here, I'm gonna do PayPal standard, and I'm gonna enter in my PayPal email address right here, and I'm gonna go to continue. And don't worry if you're new to this, I have another tutorial for you. Do not worry. I cover this very extensively. But for now, we're just gonna cover the basics. So I'm gonna go create your first product. And go ahead and give your product a name. So what are you selling? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put watch or Gucci watch. And right here, I'm gonna enter in some dummy text. So this right here is going to show up below your product. And just bear with me. I will show you exactly what this looks like once we're done. So is this a virtual or downloadable product? Well, it's a physical product. How much does this cost? Well, I'm gonna say $199. Inventory. So do you want to show people how many you have? Say, sure, I only have 5 left. Do you want to allow back orders? You could put yes, or you could put no. Stock status. Is this in stock? Probably, yeah. So let's leave it in stock. Shipping. You can go ahead and give it how much it weighs and the dimensions right here, like the length, the width, the height. Link products. We will cover this in another tutorial. Attributes. We will also cover this in another tutorial. And the advanced, this is basically the note they receive once they make a sale. So purchase note, I'm gonna put, thanks for buying. And right here under product image, we need to give this product an image. So I'm gonna click on set product image, go to upload files, select files, and we're gonna go ahead and just grab in this Gucci watch right here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that watch. So we have the description for it. Now we need a short description. And this description is going to show up right next to the product. So the best Gucci watch ever. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a tag, maybe watch. And I'm gonna add a product category for this, okay? So right here, I'm gonna click on this and put in Gucci. Don't worry, I will talk a little bit more about all the settings in just a little bit, okay? I know I'm going through this product a little bit fast, but I have many other tutorials that go in depth about WooCommerce. So I basically set everything ready to go. Right here, I'm gonna click on publish. Okay, now if you wanna see the product, just click on preview changes right here. Okay, there is our product. Really super cool. So the best Gucci watch ever. We have 5 in stock. And here's our product description. And people can actually leave reviews. They can leave a rating, etc., whatever they would like. This is the Gucci category. And this is our watch section. Okay. Now I want to actually add this to our homepage. Okay. So in order to do that, we're going to go over here to pages. And we're going to go to all pages. All right, so scrolling down right here, this is our page. This was the page that WooCommerce created automatically. Now, the problem is there is no shortcode here. So if I add this to the theme customizer, it's not gonna show anything. So let me give you an example. We wanna add the shop page right here to the front page of our website. So let's do that. Let's go on over to appearance and go to theme options. Okay. And Parallax section, we're going to go ahead and add in a new section. Okay. So we're going to leave it as the page. We're going to put it as shop because that is the shop page. Now we're going to leave it as a default section right here. And you can choose to add in a parallax effect, same thing, font color, etc. So I'm going to click on save options right now. So we're basically just adding this shop page to our website. Okay. Now if I go over here, going back to home, and if I refresh the page, and now I'm going to scroll down right here. Now I'm going to keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. Right here. So you're going to notice that we have the shop page, but we do not have any products. Now the reason why that is because we need to put in a small shortcode that WooCommerce will give us. So I'm going to go to Google right here. This is also in the description. I'm just showing you guys a little bit more just in case you guys, start to branch off by yourself. I'm going to show you a resource where you can start to learn this stuff from. So WooCommerce Shortcodes. And don't worry, all you need to do is enter in one. So WooCommerce Shortcodes. I'm just going to click on one of these right here. Or you can go to the WooCommerce page. Don't worry, I will put all these in the description, okay? So really quickly, I need to enter in products. So I need to put in the WooCommerce products right here. These are not, I think these are not the correct shortcodes. So products. Okay, let me get a better resource for you all. We're going to go to WooCommerce itself. And the reason why people actually enter in these shortcodes, sometimes when you actually create the pages, sometimes the pages don't create. So that's why WooCommerce actually created the products right here. So going down right here. So I'm going to keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. Alrighty, almost there. So list all products to sale. So let's keep going down. I just want to do all products. There it is, products, just like that. Okay. So products, we'll list all of our products. Okay. So going back over here, I want to go to our pages and go to all pages. Now I want to go to the shops page. Okay. And I want to put in that shortcode there. So I'm going to go to text and I'm just simply going to paste this. And now I'm going to go to update. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at our shop. Now this is only if you want a shop on your website. So I refresh the page. Now I'm going to scroll down on our beautiful website. And voila, we have the watch there. So anytime you enter in a product, it's going to show on your front page, okay? So all these shortcodes right here, for example, if you want featured products, recent products, on sale products, however you categorize them. Now I do have another tutorial on this right here. So this is my channel right here. I'm going to go to videos. And this right here is how to make an e-commerce website. Now this tutorial will cover everything in depth. It will cover all the products, all of the settings, everything. So I will link this in the description. And I believe it is around, I'll put the time for you guys in the description so you guys can fully understand everything there is to know about WooCommerce, okay? But in this tutorial, guys, I honestly didn't want to cover it because it's just so much to cover and maybe some people don't even want a shop page on this website, right? So that is basically how you would put in products onto the shop page. But remember, I will put in the video for the WooCommerce tutorial because it's just so much to cover, guys, and it'll be like another 2-hour video, and I know you guys don't want to sit here that long. So that is basically how you use the shop, okay? So remember, I will put everything in the description. Also, be sure to check my website because I will actually have a blog post about just the shop module, okay? So now let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to go ahead and close all these right here. Close all these right here. And I'm going to actually refresh this page. Refresh both pages, just make sure I don't overlap each other. Basically, like one website will save over another. That's happened to me a lot. So that's what I did not want to happen. Now let's go ahead and do the contact us section. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is actually install some plugins, and we are going to use that as our contact form. So going back over here to the dashboard, we're going to go down to plugins and just go ahead and click on plugins. And it's actually going to recommend all these plugins. So we'll install the Ultimate Form Builder Lite, the Twitter feed, the social share, and the social icons. Okay, so go to begin installing plugins and click on all of these and click on install. And remember, plugins are basically just like apps for your websites. They just give it an extra stuff. You know, it makes it look good and it does things that the website normally could not do by itself. So right here, I'm going to go to return to required plugin installer. Now we need to activate these. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to click on activate. All right, cool. So we activated all of the plugins. Now I'm going to refresh the page. Oops, I get errors sometimes. Okay, so I'm actually going to relog in. I think I timed out, so I'm going to have to relog in. Okay, so there we go. Now you guys have noticed that we have all of these new gadgets on the left side right here, all these cool little things right here. And also we have this forms, and this is where we're going to use in order to have the contact us page. So let's go ahead and create a new form. So right here, go ahead and click on new form. And go ahead and just give your form a title. So I'm going to do contact form. Add a form. Alrighty. Now right here, we're going to do a single line text field. So this is going to be like for their name. Okay. So settings. We're going to put your name. Right here. Your name. Now, do you want this to be a required field? If you do, go ahead and check that. If not, uncheck it. All right. So all you need to do is just click on save the form. All right. So we have your name right here. Now maybe you want to do subject, right? Maybe, your subject, etc. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and enter in another one. And right here, I'm going to go ahead and put subject. So settings, subject. And I'm going to click on save form. And then right here, I'm going to do email address. So email address, go to settings, your email, and we'll make this required. Okay. And I'm going to click on save form. And next we can do something like single line field. And we'll basically want to do settings. And right here we can put your message. Just like that. And if you want to make this required, you can do that. We'll put max characters at maybe 200. And go to save form. Okay, and then we need to add in a button. So right here, we'll do submit button. And we can go to settings. And you can change the submit label if you would like. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it blank. And go to save form. Okay, so pretty easy. So your name, subject, email, your message, and then submit. So display settings. You can choose how you want this to be displayed. They have templates. So you can go ahead and go through some of these, figure out what you would like. Something like this or like that. And either have template 5. That's a cool looking one. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as default. Click on save form. Now the email settings, same thing. So where do you want this email to go? So right here, I'm going to put my email address. And then from email, right here, I'm going to put Darrel Wilson. New form. From, we'll go ahead and put in that right there. Okay, and then we'll click on save form. Okay, and also this right here is more WordPress resources, so you guys can go here if you guys want to, learn more about that. So let's go ahead and take this piece of little code, and just like we did for the shop, we're going to do this for the contact us section. All right, so going over here to pages, click on add new, and we're going to do contact us. And right here under the text, all you need to do is just go ahead and paste in that code and go ahead and click on publish. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add this to our website. Right here under appearance, we're gonna go down to theme options. All right, and then we're gonna go to Parallax sections, and I'm gonna add a new section. And right here, I'm gonna do page, which is our contact us page. And under the layout, we can go ahead and just leave it as default. You can choose to have a background image, so I'm gonna put a parallax bubbles on this right here. And we're gonna do fix in place. We're gonna do cover because this gives it the parallax effect. And I'm just gonna click on save options. Alrighty. So I'm also gonna go ahead and visit the website now, and we're gonna see how this looks. I'm also gonna refresh this one just to keep them both updated. So scrolling down, we're gonna scroll down, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. And voila, we have a beautiful contact form on our website. And we also have the parallax effect behind it. You guys can see that it has that really cool bubble animation, but I want to actually show you guys how to be a little bit more decorative with your contact form. This is a good contact form with a contact us, but maybe we can make it look a little bit better, kind of like how they did it in their demo. So I'm going to show you right now how to do that. So I'm going to go to my other website right here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we have our basic contact us page, but this is my other demo that I created. And if I scroll down right here to the contact us page, you're gonna notice that this looks really neat and they have this text. It looks really professional. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So let's go back over here to our website and I'm gonna go to our dashboard. And we're gonna go to the contact us page. So right here, contact us. Now, in the description, there is some text that you will need to enter, and make sure that this is under text. So right here, I'm gonna click on paste. Now you're gonna see all this weird stuff come up right here. Now, all you need to do is make sure that this section right here, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it actually, is right here. Right here. And I'm gonna paste it in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna click on back right here. And all you need to do now, guys, is just go ahead and fill in your information. So go ahead and put in your email address, your address right here, your city, your state. If you have a Skype, you can go ahead and enter whatever you would like. And it's actually going to appear on the other side of the page. So I'm going to click on update and I'm going to show you. All right, so I'm going back over here. I'm going to refresh the page. Oops, that's my blog post. Going back, scrolling down here. Keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. And there you go. So now we have this text on this side. And if you guys try it by yourself, it will not work like this. You need to enter some brackets and a little bit of script to get it to look just like that. Okay. And another thing I want to mention is that we activated those plugins earlier. And if you go to your blog and you click on one of these right here, you're going to notice that now we have those social icons. That's because we activated all of those plugins. And if I just click on one of these, you're going to see that they can share this right to their website or right to Dig and all their favorite social media websites. So that was done with the social share plugin. It's all automatic. It's really, really, really cool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and do the map. So going back over here, I'm going to visit the site on both of these. Alrighty. So I'm going to scroll down right here. And now I actually want to put in the map right here. So the map is very, very simple, guys. So over here, we're going to go ahead and go down to dashboard. And right here under pages, we're going to go to add new. All right. And then we're going to put our location. And right here, we're going to put in some script. So simply just go to Google Maps and just go ahead and put in whatever address you would like. So I'm going to put in Avalon Hollywood. It's a club in Hollywood. And we're going to click on share right here. And under embed map, we're just going to copy this code. That's it. So go ahead and enter in whatever address you would like. And then go ahead and just paste it over here. Make sure it's in the text right here. So text and go ahead and paste it just like that. All right. And I'm going to click on publish. Alrighty, so that looks good. Now let's go ahead and add this to our page or to our website. So going back over here to appearance, going down to the theme options. We're going to click on Parallax sections, add a new section. This right here is our location, and the layout is going to be Google Maps section, and click on Save Options. Okay. Now if I go back to this website right here and I refresh it, you're going to see that there's a little tag now where people can actually click. So this is our website. Very, very, very beautiful. And right here, you're going to see a little map icon come up. If they click on that, it's going to actually show them the location. Right here is the address. There it is. So there is our map, guys. So that is basically a majority of the page. Now we need to actually talk a little bit more about the plugins. We need to talk about our widgets at the bottom, how to change the text, and also a logo. So I know a lot of you need a logo. Don't worry, I'll show you a website where you can get it for just $5, and they do an amazing job. They truly, truly do. So going back over here to our dashboard. So let's go ahead now and introduce you all to the theme customizer. So right here under customize, you can go ahead and click on that. And we have these options right here. And these are basically additional features. I don't recommend a lot of these because a lot of these can be done within the page itself and there's no really reason to do this. But for site identity, right here is Parallax, and we can do like our store or our website. So right here you can see website, our website, and Parallax. That will be right there. Now a site icon. So you see right here how the Google Maps has an icon. We can actually add it on our own. So click on select image. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab any random one. You know, you might want to put in your logo, and I'll tell you where to get one. So that's how it's going to look right here. They give us a little preview of how it's going to look right there. Okay. So I'm going to click on save and publish. Going back right here, these are some colors. We can give it a header color or a background color. If you want to change the background color or the header text color, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it as default. Going back here is the header image. Now, the header image is actually very outdated and I don't recommend it. It basically gives an image up here, but I don't really recommend doing that. So I don't recommend header images. They're very old fashioned and I just don't think they look good. A background image, we don't need this because each of these pages have their own ability to have a background image. And menus. So the theme actually creates the menu for us. So we have the home, features, all of our pages. So in other tutorials, I would recommend creating a menu, but for this theme, it does all the hard work for us. So we don't need to create a menu. Going back here, we have widgets. So this is what I really want to talk about. So on the way bottom of the page, we need to actually put in some widgets. So for footer 1 right here, let's go ahead and add in a widget. So under footer 1, I'm going to go ahead and click on add a widget. And let's just do a basic arbitrary text. Let's just do like a quick about us. So right here, I'm going to go to arbitrary text and just do like about us, you know, just do about us and maybe add in some content right here. Oh, that is not the content we need, but I'm going to get some dummy text right here. My favorite website, you guys can tell I visited it a lot. It's a very good resource to get some dummy text. And going back here, I'm just going to go ahead and paste this in right there. Now I'm going to click on save and publish. And now you're going to see that we have a widget now. So we have this about us section and we have the text. Now the reason why it spreads across the entire page is because we only have one widget. So this is section 1, this is section 2, section 3, and section 4. Okay? So going back over here, now let's go to footer 2. So this is the second area. Now let's go ahead and add in another widget. So right here, we can add in, you know, different widgets, you know, whatever we would like. We can add in like a custom menu, a category, a calendar. There's all sorts of really cool stuff. So scrolling down here, we can add in something like, you know, WooCommerce products. So if you have products on your website, all the products will list right here. So you see how it says Gucci watch? We can go ahead and do that. If not, we can go ahead and add in a different one. So right here, in order to get rid of this, we'll click on delete. And the reason why it spreads across the page, guys, is because there's only 2 right here. So 1 and 2, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that and just add another widget. Maybe I wanna do something like a calendar. Let's just do a simple calendar. right here. This is our calendar. So today's date or calendar. All right. Now let's click on save and publish. Now what I want to teach you all now is how to do the Twitter feed and also the social icons. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to click on this right here. And we're going to first do the Twitter feed. So going to dashboard. I'm going to go down to our AccessPress Twitter feed right here and go ahead and click on this. So we need to get some settings first. We need to get the Twitter consumer key, the secret key, the token, etc. Now, this is actually very easy compared to Facebook. Facebook's a lot more harder. You have to create an app, all sorts of really difficult stuff. So over here, I'm just going to go ahead and go to Google and go to Twitter consumer key. Just like that. And there's a lot of tutorials on how to find it, you know, like right here, you can just go ahead and, you know, click on it. It'll basically, there's a lot of people that tells you where to get it at. So right here, by registering an application on this little link right here, I will put this in the description for you all. So you basically need to create an app. Now I have already created one. So simply go to create a new app and just go ahead and put in your information, guys, and then just create your application. That's it. And it'll give you all that information. I will put this also in the description. So if you guys cannot find it, but I've already created one. So once you do this, you'll get a little box that looks just like this. So Paddywhack is my dog. So I just made this for tutorial purposes. So going right here, I'm gonna click on this. Now we have all these, you know, settings right here. Don't worry about it. All we need to do is go to keys and access tokens. So right here is our API key. It's our secret key. So going back over here, Twitter consumer key. So back over here. So consumer key, let's go ahead and put that in. It looks like I have all this stuff already done. So right here is the API secret right here. All you need to do is put that in right there. Right here is the Twitter access token. So if you don't have it, just go ahead and regenerate one. It'll create one for you. So this is the access token. Simply just put that in right there. And the other one, the access token secret, go ahead and put that in right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill these in. Kind of cool, it saves. I didn't know that. So go ahead and enter in your Twitter name. So this is my Twitter name. Your Twitter account name right here. And you can do cache period, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that blank. And how many do you want to show? I'm just gonna go ahead and put 5 maximum. And right here they have different templates. You can choose a different template. I kind of like this one. I think it looks good. So going back here, I'm gonna scroll down. I want to display the username, display the retweets, etc. And I'm gonna click on Save Settings. All right, now let's go ahead and add this to our widgets. Now we can actually go to the theme customizer, but we can also access the widgets by going to Appearance and going to Widgets. And this is a little bit more easier. So footer 1, remember we have the text. Footer 2, we have the calendar. Now under footer 3 right here, we want to add in the Twitter feed. So all we need to do is drag and drop. So let's go ahead now and find the Twitter feed. Did I miss it? Twitter feeds, there it is. Twitter feeds, and just go ahead and drag it over here. And then our tweets. And you can select the template here as well, but I'm gonna leave it as default. And you can also display the follow button. So if you want people to follow you, you can display it. If not, just go ahead and leave it unchecked, whatever you would like. Now let's go ahead and actually visit the website and see the changes that we've made. So I'm gonna refresh it, and I'm gonna scroll down right here, way down to the bottom. All right, so our tweets. So this right here is from a day ago. So it connects right with your Twitter, so all of your tweets will show up right here. That is super cool. Now the next thing we're going to do is add in some social icons. So right here, we're gonna add in our social icons, and these social icons, guys, are beautiful. They look great. They are actually, I actually have another tutorial about plugins, and I actually recommend these as like top 5 plugins you should get. So right here, we're gonna go down to AccessPress social icons, and just go ahead and click on that. Okay, so AccessPress social icons. All right, so here, let's go ahead and create some icons. So right here, we're gonna click on Add New. All right, now go ahead and scroll down a little bit, And right here, it's going to say choose icons individually or choose from available themes. We want to go ahead and choose from available themes. Now go ahead and just select which one you want. I like this one. This one's good. I like the shadow right here. So for example, we need to connect these with these right here. So for Facebook, if you want your Facebook to show, go ahead and click this right here. Put in Facebook. Now the average size is around 35 by 35. And then just go ahead and put in your URL for your Facebook fan page. That's it. And then right here, you can put follow us for the tooltip. Okay. So we've done Facebook. You know, that's it. It's done. Now let's go ahead and do Twitter. You know, enough Twitter. We've already done Twitter. Let's do YouTube or something. Let's go ahead right here, and we're gonna go ahead and scroll down to YouTube, and I'm gonna put in YouTube. Do 35 by 35, and then right here you're gonna put in your YouTube channel, and then I'll put in again like follow me, and then I'll do one more. We'll do LinkedIn. So right here is LinkedIn. Did I miss it? Oh, right here, LinkedIn, and we're gonna put in LinkedIn and 35 by 35. You can make these really big, guys. You can make them super big, but I think 35 by 35 is just an average size. And go ahead and put in your LinkedIn URL right here, and then you'll put follow me. All right. So we've made 3 icons. So we've made the Facebook, the YouTube, and we've made the LinkedIn. Now let's go ahead and save this and add it into our widget. You can also make this vertical. You know, you can actually go through some of these settings right here. I don't want to go over too much of them. Actually, they do have a cool animation. Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, I like that. So if you hover over them, it has a really cool animation. We also need to give this a set name. So we're going to do social 1 and scroll down and go to save the icon set. All right. Now let's go to our widgets and let's just go ahead and put it in. So appearance and going to widgets. All right, so we need to find the social icons. Right here, I found it, and we're just gonna drag it to footer 4. We're gonna put follow us and choose the icon set. So it's called social 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in and go to save. Now let's go ahead and visit our website. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this page, and you're gonna see the social icons now appear at the bottom right there. So whoop, there it is. And if they click on it, it's going to open up a new window, and it's going to take them to wherever you want them to go. So I just put a little, you know, a number sign. It just counts as like a dead link, but you know, if you put in your social profile right there. Okay. So that is how you would enter in your widgets. Very simple, very easy to do. Now let's talk about the logo. We need to get a really cool logo. So in the description, there is a website you can go to called Fiverr.com. You can click on that link, and it'll take you to Fiverr.com. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put in logo. Now these guys actually make really good logos. I mean, I got my logo from them. These guys do some pretty good work. So let's click on one of these just to give you an example of what they can make for us. Now this guy actually charges too much. No, he's greedy. We're gonna do $5. So right here, I'm gonna click on this one, and she'll make you these logos for just $5. And she has a lot of logos you can check out. So be sure to check out Fiverr.com. It is really, really cool. Tons of cool logos you guys can get. I can be on her all day. I love Fiverr. I buy a lot of stuff from Fiverr.com because it's really, really cheap. And a lot of these people are based overseas. So it's you're basically outsourcing your logo for, you know, $5. It's really cheap. It's very, very high quality. I got my logo from Fiverr.com. Okay. So now let me show you how to put the logo in. So over here, we're going to go down to our appearance and going down to our theme options. Alrighty. Now right here, it says upload logo. Okay. Now if you click on this right here, it's going to open up a new window, and they recommend the image size of 250 by 170, but this is not true. This is not true. This is the logo they recommend, but I found that that is actually the incorrect size. So going back over here to my other website, the AccessPress Parallax website, this image right here is around 250 by 40. So I'm going to inspect the element and show you all. So right here, you guys can see it is 250 by 40. And this will actually align perfectly on your menu. If this is bigger, it's actually going to push the menu down and create space. So you want to make sure that when you get the logo, it's 250 by 40. And they can send you all sorts of types of sizes. And remember, if you get the logo of different size and they disappear on you, which happens sometimes, just go to PicMonkey and just make it yourself. You know, go do 250 by 40, because now that I've shown you how to resize the background images, you can do the same exact thing for your logo. So right here, I'm going to click on, or actually, is it right here? I'm going to go to choose file. And let's see right here. I'm going to go ahead and find the logo right here. Let's see right here. I think I entered it in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's my logo. You know, sorry guys, I am a little unprepared in this tutorial. You know, feel free to give me a down like. So, so that is it. We put it in. Now we're going to click on upload. And right here, it wants you to basically, you know, grab it and crop it. So we'll do crop and publish. And there you go. So our logo is there. It will align perfectly. Let's go ahead and show you all. Voila. So it aligns perfectly. It looks good. And if it's bigger than that, like I said, it's going to push the page down. So you really want to make sure that it is the correct size, because if it's bigger, it will go ahead and push the menu down. Now there are some other options I want to introduce you to. So right here is the select header layout. So this will basically change the way your menu looks. So if I do something like this right here and go to save options, I'm gonna close all these windows right here. Now if I refresh the page, you're gonna see that the logo comes on top. So you can have something that looks like that instead if you would like. That is just another option right here that you can add in right there. So going over here to Parallax sections, we have added all of our locations. We've added all of our sections. We have the social icons, the social shares, the post settings. You guys can go through these. These are basically like if you don't want to show the author, if you don't want to show the dates, etc. The slider images, these are pretty self-explanatory. You guys have basically seen most of these right here. And the social links, if you guys want to actually incorporate social links on the left side of your website, you're going to go ahead and put in all of these right here. So make sure to go through most of these right here. Okay. And go to save options. So if I refresh the page right here, you're going to see that the social icons are now right here to the left of the websites. So that looks really, really, really cool. And going back over here to social links, now we have tools. Now this is where we're going to enter in some custom CSS. So if you're happy with your website and you love the way it looks, congratulations, you've done it. See you later. But for those of you who want a little bit more customization, such as bigger header images and also changing the color, stick around because I'm going to go ahead and talk about that now. All right. So let's go ahead now and first talk about how to change this size right here. So in their pro version, they talk about, or they say that the only way to do it is through their pro version. But you got daddy here. I'll do everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to appearance and we're going to go down to editor. Now they recommend, don't touch this section, don't touch it because this can actually really ruin your theme. If you make mistakes here, guys, I'm sorry, but just make sure to be very, very, very careful in this section because a few little wrong clicks can ruin your theme. Okay. So I'm going to go to proceed. Now we're going to scroll down to the style sheet. All right. So we want to go ahead and make sure that it is under style sheet and go to proceed. All right. Now we need to find the slider section, and I'm on a Mac and I forgot how to actually search. So I'm going to scroll down right here till we find the main slider. So this right here is the main slider. And I believe we actually need to change the text right here. So looking at this right here, we are going to actually change this right here. So the slider caption title right here. You see the font size, how it's 42 pixels? We can make it very, very large, just like I did for my tutorial. So I can do 250. I can do whatever, whatever size I want. For the caption description as well, which is the description below that, I can change that as well. So if I click on update file. Now this theme is a little strange, guys. I I have actually updated this, but sometimes it takes a long delay for it to actually show up. So let's see if this actually worked. So it did not work. Now the way you can do it is actually refreshing the cache on your website, and that will basically fix that problem, because I was actually working this with my developer and I says, dude, why isn't it working? And he's like, it should be working. And after we refresh the cache, it worked. So it is basically just a delay. So right here is the slider caption. That is basically where you want to go to fix it. And you can also do the caption description as well. And these are the font sizes. So that is how you would change the size to make it look something like this right here. So let me actually show you all what this part looks like. I'll show you this section right here is the same way. So appearance and editor. And I'm going to go to proceed. And let's see right here. So it is probably in the middle of the page. So scrolling down right here, we're going to find the section where it has slider. So right here where it says slider caption, you see how I have 200 pixels right there? So right here, same thing. Oh, I did caption title. Okay. Yes, a slider caption. That's right. So slider caption. So right here, slider caption, I did 200 pixels. So you basically just have to refresh the cache and make sure that, it works out, because it should work and it just takes time. Just refresh the cache on your browser. It's there. Trust me, it is there. It took me a while. My developer's like, dude, it should be working. I says, bro, it's not working. And he's like, it is from my end. So it is a small delay, but nonetheless, it will change the font on your website, because that's how I got the font looking just like this right here. So I edited around 250. So this is much, much bigger than what it was before. Now let's talk about changing this color. So I actually have a custom CSS for you all. So if you guys have stayed this long, I will actually reward you all by giving you all the custom CSS to change the color. Now they're actually going to recommend that you have to buy the Progen for this, but yeah, I know how to do that too. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So you're going to go down to your theme options. And right here under tools, you're going to enter this custom CSS in. Now I'm actually putting this in the description so you guys can check that out. It's going to be under change color. So over here, I'm going to go to my other website and go to theme options. And we're going to go to tools. So this is the code you need to enter in. So if I copy this code and take it to my other website, just like this, you're going to see that now this section is green. This section is green. If you want to change the color, go ahead and put whatever color you would like. That is how you would change the color. So I'm going to click on Save Options now. And I'm going to refresh this page. And now you're going to see that this turns green, just like that. And you can make it any color you want. Oh, look, it changed. So you see the text now, it's super big. So that is basically how you do that. It looks monstrously big. So, it's just, like I said, it's just a delay, guys. It works. It does. Just give it time. Don't keep changing it. Just, change it. Come back in maybe 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. It will work. I promise you. Okay. So other than that, guys, that is basically how you would change the color. I will put that in the description. So this is basically saying they have to have a pro version for it. But, I know how to change it. So I am giving you this text or this script. It will, help you change the color. Okay. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If there was something else that I wasn't clear about, or if there's something I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments. I can always make another video about updating this, but it's a very beautiful theme. It's this is a definitely premium theme. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The graphics look really good. It's just ultimately a beautiful website, and you guys should be really proud of yourself if you guys have made it this far. Pat yourself on the back. It's a lot of work making a website. It's easy. It's just a lot of work. That's really all it is. So also, lastly, for those of you who want to know about the blog post, we added in the plugin. So if you click on this, we have our social shares right there. So I think I covered everything, guys. I think that's it. If there's something I wasn't, sure about, let me look at my little notebook here. Let me look. Widgets, social share, contact map. Yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy your Parallax WordPress website. Stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to have a lot of e-commerce plugin tutorials coming soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.